Hi guys! Welcome everyone! How are you doing? What do you mean happy Halloween? I am so very confused. What are you talking about? Welcome guys! Welcome there! Welcome Voyager! Welcome Reacher! Welcome Rexy! Welcome Ranker! How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. What the frick do you mean happy Halloween? What? I am confused? I am confusion? I don't understand. Thank you! Oh my god! Thank you, Tankes Woman! How are you doing? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? I think I said it right. Welcome! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day! We are back! I missed you! I missed you too! Thank you! Thank you! But also, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've been having a good time in general. Dankes von Memmen. Dankes von Memmen. I've learned how to say your name. I've learned how to say your name. Happy Easter. Why? What? I'm confused. Why are you saying Happy Easter? Why are you happy Halloween? Why are you... It's Christmas. It's Christmas! Christmas season! Tiara says, welcome, hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome! Merry Cherry Mas, Merry Cherry Mas. Actually, it sounds nice. I like Cherry Mas, I don't like cherries though. Is that a problem? Because I don't like cherries, the fruit. But you know what? Whatever. The sounds cute. Cherry Mas, it sounds adorable. Cherries are good though. I personally don't like them, but they are very aesthetically pleasing. I like looking at cherries. I like cherry designs. I like things that are like visually designed and based on cherries. They're really cute. They're really cute. Personally, I don't like the taste, but happy birthday, Ellie. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Happy Halloween, happy Easter, happy Cherry Mas, happy birthday. It cannot be all of the year today. You gotta make a choice. It's not the entire year in one day. You can't pretend that it's 4 dates in one. Don't question the hive mind of a community. Oh, it's problems with the hive mind then. It's a bug. It's a bug with the hive mind. I understand. I hope you guys get better soon. I hope this situation improves for you guys. Happy New Year, sure. Let's throw that in there as well. It's New Year's. It's Easter. It's Halloween. It's my birthday. It's Christmas. You know what? Why not? It's also my anniversary. And St. Patrick's. What else is there? What else is there? Happy Trees Day or Green Earth Day or whatever that day is. Happy Day of the Donut. I don't know. We're just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. I sound so badly at modeling heads. Rancor, you are trying 3D for the first time or are you used to it? And also, have you tried sculpting? Because I tried modeling once and I was so bad at it. The whole polygons thing made me nervous. It's probably because of math. But it made me nervous. And then when I switched to sculpting, granted, if you want to sculpt something, then you need to retopo it. But it's a great starting point, for me at least. Happy anniversary, thank you. I left a program open that I shouldn't have because it makes that noise. Now we should be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna keep reading your messages and talking to you guys, but first I'm gonna start a poll because what can we do about red lines if we don't have... Also, actually, wait a second. Did I say hello to you, Duke, today, Vorador? Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And Dankes von Memmen. I said your name several times, but I don't know if I said welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And with that, we should be covered. I think I said it to everyone. But let me show you the options, because what can we redline if we don't know what what we have to work on, right? So this is the one that we did last time, right? We did this, we did that, and we did this. So let me just... Okay? We started here with the old art. And then we moved to redlining, and then we completed it. Look at that. Look at that progress. Look at how the time changes someone's skill. Anyways, we could have done better, but you know what? It's a lot of progress. So, now we have these things. These horrors. We have these horrors. We have these horrors. And we have this, which aren't that... I'm not gonna call these horrors, because I think when I did these, I was already starting to try and train myself in specific things, right? So I'm gonna be mindful to myself in the past. This one, I clearly was trying to go for like interesting poses that gave off a personality, and then with this one, I was very clearly trying to do some more dynamic poses. So I'm gonna be kind to my past self. So I'm gonna start a poll so that you guys can choose what are we going to be redlining. Is it gonna be in page number 1? Is it gonna be one of the page number 2? Or is it gonna be one of the page number 3? What the fuck is it? Where the... Oh, okay. Or is it gonna be one of these in the page number 3? You guys decide. It is time. It is time for you to decide which drawing do we redline today? Is it gonna be 1? Is it gonna be 2? Or is it gonna be 3? And yes, all of those options are several drawings, but I don't have those many options in the YouTube poll. Okay, so I'm gonna keep reading the messages. It's different holiday every half minute. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, that explains it. Oof, you guys are very, very time dilated right now. I hope that you can come back to our own reality. But for now, happy Thanksgiving. Isaac, so but I'm only heads? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's something wrong with me. What? No, there's nothing wrong with you. Dankes von Memen. There's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. Happy Cherrymas. I have to go to bed now. I got job tomorrow. Night, Elyssia. Good night, TRSS. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I hope that you have a great day at your work tomorrow and that you have a super restful night and that you feel very refreshed afterwards. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day, everyone! I think you hypnotized a bit too hard. I haven't even hypnotized you guys in so long! I haven't even hypnotized you guys for the longest time. For the longest time, I haven't. Do you guys want me to hypnotize you? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't treat it as a toy. It is a serious thing. It's a serious thing, and I should not. Donut Day, ayo, I like the sound of that. I don't even know if that's true, like a true thing, but I assume. I assume because there's a bunch of different holidays related to food, so there must be a Donut Day. I mean, it just sounds nice to say. I dabble a bit in low poly, but heads are evil. Ooh, low poly. I'm terrified of low poly. Because I'm such a perfectionist, it feels like if I tried, I would keep like refining it until suddenly it doesn't count as low poly, but then I would agonize over what to delete. Because I know myself. That's exactly what would happen. Just an attempt is always good for me, Ellie. Thank you. Thank you, Danke's von Memen. But also, I feel like I'm saying it right. I feel like I should. Where's the 3? Funny looking 3. Shut up. Shut up. I understand. I understand that I did it wrong. Shh. You saw nothing, okay? Okay? You saw nothing. Nothing. So we're doing a poll. What are we doing for the next 15 minutes while you forget about it? No, I'm just catching up with the chat. I'm just catching up with the chat, you guys, I promise. Once I catch up with the chat, I'm gonna close the poll. However many votes we get, I'm gonna close it after that. Or after I check this program thing, plugin thing, to see if it worked. Because I see that there was a preemptive bonk. But I don't know if it worked or not. You guys need to tell me if it worked at all. It's a thing in Poland. What is a thing in Poland? The donut day? Did I get it right? Did I get that day right? It worked? Nice. Okay, and that is the bottom of the chat. So I'm going to end the poll. And I hate you guys. You were trying to go for the balanced option. You were trying to go for equal votes. Why? Explain yourselves. Explain yourselves. It's called Fat Thursday. Really? I voted for 2. I recount to 1. Okay, it's my vote. Okay, so it's either in the page 1 or the page 3. In page 3, we have this, and we have this. I kind of want to go for this, only because... What is this? What is this? I've probably done this before, but what is this? What was my problem with doing long, spindly arms? What was my problem? Why did I think that was a good idea? Crumpets, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I voted for 3 because I like the fairy. You already know how this goes, let's be honest. And I still try. The fairy? Yeah, we could go for the fairy. I could go for the fairy because I also see very... It's always about this, guys. It's always about this. Look at how long these limbs are. Do they not look long? Well, because they are. They are terrible. They are so freaking long. This is gonna be less redlining and more of a drawing anew. In the first one, yeah, it would be less redlining, but there would be still a lot of things to redline specifically. But you're right, and we could go for the fairy. At least you never drew torsos that were as thin as the character's arms. No, how would that even look? Wait, how would that even look? If this was a torso, that would mean that the arm has to be this big, and the arm has to be this big. I could see this as an art style that someone develops on purpose. Not necessarily in the anime world. Of course not in the anime world. But I could see some painter dude developing an art style based on this idea. Like with actual paints. With actual paints, the art world can get really crazy. Okay, so let's do the fairy. Let's do this fairy gal. It is time. It is time for redlining. Also, this mess. Okay, so we're going to start with the most obvious issue. The most obvious issue is the limb sizes. This is supposed to be... If you look at yourself, if you feel around yourself, because it's hard to look at yourself, you have to be standing in front of a mirror or whatever. But if you feel yourself, you can put your elbows up to your hips. You could touch your hips with your elbow, you know? Since 1 and 3 were tied, and Dank says that they voted 2 but changed to 1 since 2 didn't tie, that means 1 won? Huh? size and super thin torso. So arm and arm and torso. I don't know. I think isn't Slenderman kind of like based upon this idea? Isn't Slenderman? Isn't this one character archetype that you can see sometimes? Wait, math. Let me see if I figure this out. So math is hard. Math is so hard. So what you're saying is, Dank is Bonman. I'm gonna try to say that name every time entirely. They voted 2, but they changed it to 1. Because 2 didn't tie. Oh, so like they voted for 2 in the poll. In the actual like algorithmic poll. But when the poll closed, they said, oh, since this is closed and it didn't tie, let me add +1 to the 1. So that means that even though the poll says 37 and 37, because after the poll, Dank said, hey, that 25%, take one of those, and put it here. And so this will probably be like 20, and this is probably gonna be like 42, I don't know, something. Math! Math! We don't care! We don't care about math! Lol, now I'm checking if I can touch my hips with my... Well, you should be able to! I think proportionally everyone is able to, unless proportions can be that different from person to person. But I'm pretty sure everyone is able to like touch hips with elbows. 3 votes on 1, 3 votes on 3, and 2 votes on 2. Seeing that 2 is out of the running, Dank said they voted for 2, but we count to 1 in that case. So it's 4 votes. Okay, I understand. So it's not fairy time. It's not fairy time. Shush. We're gonna do 1. We're gonna do 1. And in 1, oh, whoa, look at this. We have yet another set of options. Listen. Listen to me closely. I'm going to do another poll. And what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We are going to vote the right way. Okay? And we are going to give our opinion honestly. And we are going to decide instead of trying to tie. Yes? Yes. Okay. I believe in you guys. I believe in you. I trust you. I know that you guys learned how to vote when you were little. Fairy into the bin. Fairy, well, she will have her time. She will have her time. I have all of these drawings to redline, and I will keep doing this series. Obviously with breaks in the middle, as last time. But I will keep bringing this back. So Fairy will have her time. Shush the Fairy. She can shush. She's gonna be patient. She's gonna be patient. She's gonna come back. What about the other person who voted 2 as well? They might have voted 3. Well, they lost the chance because they didn't know how to vote correctly. It's not my fault they don't know how to vote. My opinion is to balance it. Rexy, I will kill you. Stop it. Try to tie. Got it. No. No. Vote honestly. Vote with your heart and what you actually want to see. Please. I am begging you. I am begging you, please vote. Vote based on what you actually want. For once. Well, actually, I can't say for once because you guys have given me, I don't remember when, but you guys have given me a good poll. One actual poll. Don't remember when. I think it was maybe when voting for Vampire Survivors Or... Ooh, that reminds me. I'm gonna do a poll tonight. As soon as I finish this, I'm gonna do a poll. Cause here's the thing. Here's how it goes. Melatonin is out, and thanks to Rancor. Thank you so much, Rancor. Seriously, I said it by text, but I'm so happy. I have it now. So I'm gonna make a poll later after the stream. About if you guys would be interested in seeing me play that, but not as a first playthrough, because I'm desperate to play this game, so I'm gonna play it off stream the first chance I have, which is gonna be way before the chance to play it on stream. So I'm gonna make that poll to see if anyone would want to see me play that, but not as a first try, just as a maybe as a challenge. I don't know. I'll see how I can maybe put it in. Okay, another poll. Yes, this time you have to choose between these three drawings right here, and you guys have to actually choose what I'm gonna draw, because otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I'm gonna reorganize your bedrooms. Oh yeah, my normal thread. I can see that you guys are shivering. No name, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Rule with an iron tail and do the one you want. Well, if people make the votes equal, I'll have to. I will. Another stream that I received a death threat. It's getting kinda old. Well, I never said... Oh yeah, I did say I'll kill you. Oh well. I don't mean it. I don't mean it. It's just a jab. I'm just teasing you. Yeah, I'm just teasing you. Not our fault people have to spread votes. Cricket Gamer, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, Elyssia, what's cooking? We're choosing what to redline today. We're choosing what to redraw. Which one of these old drawings to redraw? Traitor? What traitor? What do you mean traitor? Who's being a traitor? People are just voting right! Technically, you can just bin the drawing and do it now. Can you imagine, Ellie, that I watched 2 VTubers and both are saying they'll show up in my room? Maybe we'll invade your dreams at the same time. That would be really cool. That would be really cool if we were both invading your dream on the same night. Ellie trying to be scary, lol, is so cute. Shut up. Shut up! Someone said that they didn't want me, Vorador, I think it was Vorador, that said they didn't want me to organize the room, so I take it as a legitimate threat. Sadly I voted for 1. Okay, I am. Sure would be something. It would be really cool. Baseball. No, stop it. Shh. Okay. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You guys lose. Well, actually, no. You voted the right way. Thank you. Thank you for voting the right way. I'm not gonna tell you that you lose because that will just encourage you. That will just encourage you to keep voting wrong. Okay, so this is the lady that we're going to be redrawing. I think there was a time in which she was called Claire? VTuber Brawl, who gets to threaten Rancor? Oh, a fight to see whose right is it to threat our chat. That actually, I like that idea. I like that idea quite a bit. That's the wrong layer. Okay, so I'm gonna start. The thing that bothers me the most about this one is this. Like, first and foremost, my problem is this curve right here. If you look at her skull, and you look at the hair, first of all, there's no space between the skull and the hair, which is very wrong. But also, this is not how a skull should be shaped. Oh, look at me trying to do cheeks back then. It would take me years to figure out how I actually like the cheeks to be drawn. Okay, if you look at the skull, it's so misshapen. It is so misshapen. Okay, let's hide that drawing. No, actually, let's just... This is the ear, and then that. Okay. Now, look at this freaking megabyte looking skull. Lord Pace, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. 30 minutes well spent. Well, look, it's a portrait, so we're probably gonna get to do it today. This is a disaster. This is very wrong. So what we're gonna do instead is, and it doesn't get better when you place the features of the face. This is what I did. This is what I did. What is this? Oh, this is so bad. They're not even in the same height. I'm good? Okay, I'm glad to hear that, Lord Pace. I hope that you have a good rest of your day as well. Alright, this is wrong. Let's get started with the redrawing. First, we're gonna make sure that this forehead right here doesn't expand like Megamind. We're gonna make sure that that forehead, it doesn't need to be flat, it never should be, but it definitely needs to be a little bit flatter than that. We're also gonna delete that because it's gonna be very distracting. It's gonna be so distracting. Okay, so if I have this, that's already a better front for the skull. That's already a better front. Going to inflate it just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, that's already an improvement. Improvement number 1, the forehead. Okay, great. Now, the skull can be a little bit flat, but in this direction. Why? Because we have the hairline, right? And this part of the hairline needs to be divided in half, where the head is turned. If the head is looking around here-ish, which is what I had decided, right? Okay, that's a disaster, but aside from the thing being a disaster, this is what I had decided for. I think I wanted it to look like it was tilted, maybe? I mean, it's the wrong way to do it, but I think maybe that's what I wanted. I'm trying to read the mind of someone who has long ceased to be. I am not that person anymore. Haven't been that person for a while. Okay. So, by extension, this line meets the hairline and then goes there, right? Which means that all of these back part of the head needs to follow that shape as well. If this was a half, then this needs to be the other half. Which means the entire front of the head face is wrong. Wait a second. Aha! Okay. Okay. Okay, that is a better top of the skull. That is a better top of the skull. But I might want her to have way more forehead though. Not in this direction. Not in the Mega Man direction. In the upwards direction. I may want her to have more space here. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. This cheek, I'm gonna start moving. First we do subtle changes. And then we can do the big changes. For example, by lowering the cheek a little bit, by lowering it a little bit, it gives the face a more equidistant, that's not what I'm trying to say, a more balanced look. Because before it was way too top heavy. Now just by moving it a little bit, see, just from here to here, I'm already making the top and the bottom kind of equal in the balance. Okay, that's looking better already. We're gonna lower the opacity on that one. I'm also gonna shrink this skull a little bit on the back. Okay. All right. Nope. That line, this was the good line. Okay. Already a massive improvement. Honestly, already a massive improvement. Just by changing that forehead, it's already so much better. Shui, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You should put the old drawing on the side. I will. I can copy it. I can copy it and keep it to the side. But first I will do a redraw on top of it. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna trust the placement of any of the facial features because we weren't doing that any amount of right. We were not doing that in any appropriate way. Okay. That is going to be our hairline. The skull has this flatness both in the top and on the side. So sometimes marking that helps determining the hairline. It's not gonna matter much because it's going to be covered by bangs, but now we really do need to tackle the face. Now, do I like these guidelines that I did for this expression, considering the expression itself is just tilted to hell? Would it work better if I tried to do something looking downwards or neutral? Maybe. The ear would be higher, not necessarily where it was before. The jawline would be connected to the ear. All right. I think this is working better. Okay, I think that is definitely working better. That jawline was a bit too... If you look at it, this jawline was a bit too big compared to this one. And yes, the proportions would make this one look bigger than that, but there's still something just wrong in the angle and in the proportion. Looking good so far. I think so. I think so far we're doing a good job. I think we're doing a good job so far. Now, if I want to do this like same eye shape, which, you know, the eye shape isn't entirely wrong. I had an idea and it was like a neutral kind of unfeeling kind of eye shape. I'm gonna add eyelashes because I cannot for the life of me keep myself from adding eyelashes. Eyelashes are life. Eyelashes are the thing that gives the eyes style. I love them. Okay, so if we do have this dead and feeling eye, which I'm not sure I'm gonna keep, but for starters, we can try it. The other one would have to be on this same line, not down there. What were you thinking, Past Ellie? That is horrible. Okay. That would mean about here should be the other eye. About here. Probably not super well placed. I think it's still a little bit down in comparison to that one. So I'm going to flatten it a little bit because I feel like it's a bit too high. I think that might be better. Okay, yeah. We're going to make sure that they fit a little bit better into the curvature of the head. Then the nose would be here. Not, where was it before? Oh my god, yeah, this versus this might not seem like a big difference, but I swear it is. It's such a big difference. Because if you think about where the, if this is the brow, right? If this is where the eyebrow is. If you touch your face right now, you'll notice that you can follow your eyebrow straight down to your nose. You can just follow that bone right there. This bone goes from the eyebrow to the nose, and then like this is the nose, right? This eyebrow, nose. So therefore, if the nose is here, where it was before, that means that that comes here and this comes here. Which, as you may notice, is the wrong sides. But if it's here, then the nose bridge is around here. Which is a lot better. And then we follow that middle line and we define that the mouth would be around there. And now, if we delete these guidelines gently, this is what the face is looking like. A lot better. Am I happy with it? Not yet. But it is a lot better already. A lot better already. This eye needs to be a little bit taller. Wrong layer. I'm sure none of you expected that. A little bit taller. Rotation is a little bit wrong. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay. The other thing that I have a massive issue with is, of course... Oh my god, look at how tiny this ear was now that I think of it. Look at how small that is. That is way too small. Look at the amount of hair that she has in between ear and... Like, what? No. That is too small. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. The other thing, anatomy class with a snake. I'm trying. Kevin Nessico, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Remind me tomorrow, Ellie, that I wanted to show you something super cool in Skullgirls. I will remind you. I've been practicing, by the way, guys. I've been working really hard on my Skullgirls because I want to not bore you guys with not being able to do the tutorials and everything. So I've been trying really hard to improve. And I won't say that I'm like there, obviously, but I am improving. I can say that with certainty. Okay. Okay, that's already looking a lot better. That's already looking a lot better. I think I'm gonna want to change specifically this side a little bit more. I think, even though I like cheeks, I think that might be a little bit too much. So we're gonna reduce it a little bit. I think this is, we're testing. We're testing here. But I do think that's better. I do think that is better. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the rest of the body. If we follow this anatomy, right, the neck would start here. The base of the skull would connect to the neck around here. And the other side of the neck, if it did this, it feels like it's thicker here than it is here, which feels just strange. Because the neck is connecting to this chin, even if through the angle we don't see it, because that would give you an idea of a wrong angle, right? It really does connect to the chin. So you do want it to look like this has... This down at the bottom has a symmetry of thickness to the... Not exactly the same, but it can be too thin in comparison. Was Past Ellie confident in her lines at least? I don't remember. What I can tell you is that I was obsessed with only drawing with HB pencils. I cannot explain why. But I was kind of... It was a kind of a deal breaker. If I didn't have an HB pencil, I would not draw. And also with mechanical pencils, overall. Overall, I just did not want to do anything with other pencils that weren't mechanical. Okay, so now that we have that neck, you're gonna notice something very wrong in here. Is this supposed to be her chest? This is most definitely... I remember this character, okay? This was supposed to be a girl. This was definitely a girl. So what is this chest? What is this chest and what is this shoulder? Look at this shoulders. Look at this shoulder and that shoulder. What is going on in here? What is going on? It was your young artist face. It was. But I will criticize it because that's how we learn. We learn from like seeing mistakes and addressing them. We address the mistake. I still draw only with HB pencils. Also, she's just flat. I don't think the problem is that she's flat. I think I didn't know how to draw because if you look at... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the revelation. If you look at this drawing right here, this is supposed to be the same character. This is supposed to be the same character as this. This was supposed to indicate that she has some boobs. Right? Some. Supposedly. Oh, she has a chip on her neck. Where is it? I wasn't even consistent with my characters. Where is the chip in her neck? We're gonna address that. We are for sure gonna address that. She's supposed to have something here. I would need a reference in order to draw a microchip and do it properly, but yeah, you guys know that that is a chip. I don't know how to draw a chip, but for now, that is what it is. That's what we get. A chip? You mean like a reader, like a microchip, a computer microchip. I still draw only with HB pencils. I don't know why it feels so much better to draw with HB than with any others. And I have like professional artist friends who actually made a name in industry, you know, who work in studios and stuff, and they tell me like you should get used to, well, they told me back when I still did a lot of pencil drawings, you should get used to 2B. 2B is like a good standard pencil to draw because it's soft and so erasing, blah 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 blah. But I could not. I refused to draw if I didn't have an HB with me. Which is a really weird hill to die on. It's a really weird hill to die on. I am sure it stopped me from drawing a few times. Because then I learned to keep several backup pencils. She was a penguin girl? She was not. She was some sort of android, if I remember correctly. I think she was some sort of android. Okay, so another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the booba, the way that I normally like starting. If this was, I normally draw the booba as if I was giving her a top, like a piece of clothing, you know, like crop top. If I was giving her a crop top, this is what the crop top would look like, probably. Even if it was like short booba, even if it was like pretty flat, right? And we were keeping a mostly flat girl. She would still have some volume to her chest. Doesn't need to be a lot, but some. And that helps me understand the rest of the torso. I think it's like the wrong way to tackle it. I think like you should always draw the torso first and the booba second. But for some reason it just helps me more if I have the booba placed and then the rest of the torso. It just works better for me. Okay. Now it's time to flip it and see how horrible it is. It's time to flip it and discover if I'm doing things very wrong. Actually, no, wait, this needs to be thicker. Because if you grab here, this would be the side of the torso, right? If we were drawing it in geometrical shapes, the torso would at least have this. Oh, no, not in the same layer. Not in the same layer. Ellie, please, not in the same layer. Stop it. Stop, get some help. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a hideous color for showing. Okay. So, the torso would at the very least have this thickness, right? At the very least. If we connected this and this, right? We need to make sure that it has some consistent thickness. Okay. So this, if this is the side, the torso cannot be thinner than this. There's gonna be an arm here, so I'm not gonna continue it, but that should be thickness of the torso. 2B are decent too, but smear easily though, and H barely draw though. So that's why I didn't like 2B, probably. I smeared it? I smeared it? Is that what's happening? Penguin Android? I don't remember enough about her to claim that you're wrong, though. I legitimately don't remember enough about her. I knew her story at some point. I mean, she was an OC of mine. But I genuinely don't remember enough. I almost made a forbidden joke about facial features, but I want to be a good bean today. What forbidden joke? Now I'm curious. Now you have to... Well, not if it's gonna get you in trouble, but now I kind of really want to know. HB, 2B, and I didn't really care. All I cared about was how my mechanical pencil felt to hold. Mechanical pencil was really truly the difference. The day I discovered how good a mechanical pencil felt, I could not go back. It was like night and day. It was impossible to draw with a normal pencil after I had a mechanical pencil. And it's not like I had a super expensive one, although at one point a friend that had one that was a lot more expensive than mine lent it to me, and oh my god, that felt amazing. But it's not that I had a very expensive one either. I had the cheapest one, I think. Well, probably something a little bit better than the cheapest one. And I still have it to today. To this day, I still have the same mechanical pencil from back when I used to draw with pencils. Now I use it for nothing. For structuring. If I want to make like some sort of list or... not Excel sheet, but you know what I mean. Table of contents in some of my notebooks. If I want to like... I don't doodle on paper that much anymore. But I guess if I wanted to doodle, I would do it with that mechanical pencil. How is this looking? It's looking fairly good. It's looking fairly good. Okay, so now we're gonna clear that and use this layer. We have collarbone. And another collarbone. This collarbone connecting to this shoulder. And this collarbone connecting to this shoulder. I'm going to draw this first, the bust. Sometimes the bust helps me, sometimes the shoulder helps me most. Right now I'm feeling like going for the bust. So that's where we're at, and that's what I'm gonna respect. I'm going to respect where my mind is going. I can tell you one thing that I remember about her, though. I can tell you one thing that I remember about her, and I'm sure you'll be shocked. I'm sure you'll be shocked and surprised, and you'll feel like you don't know me anymore. But what do you think was her color palette? She had 3 main colors. She had 3 main colors. I'm gonna note them down here. She had a hair color. She had a main clothes color. And she had an accent color. What do you think was the color palette of this character? Claire. She was called Claire. She was called Claire. I'm just writing down everything I remember. Like, I don't want to forget again. She was an android. She looks in this drawing as if she didn't have feelings. What about the other one? Did I also draw her as if she was... Well, she looks a bit more sad than anything in that one. She looks a bit more sad than feeling less. So I'm not gonna write that down because maybe I was wrong. Gray, red, and orange. Pink, darker pink, and lighter pink! Yellow, black, and silver. I expect something yabai. You remember her fetishes? Okay. I don't remember her fetishes. I don't think she had fetishes. She was an android. It's a joke from the Pegling stream. Ah, she has a nose. Shut up. She has a nose. She definitely has a nose. Illustrating Booba before she even has a character for them. Such a naughty lamia. The Booba just helps placing the torso sometimes, okay? Sometimes it just helps. We're already technically kind of done with the redraw. We just need to add the hair. Let me just, I'm gonna name the layers. Face, neck. Then this one is torso. No, it's not the torso. It's the bust. And this one is the skull chest. Does that make sense? Of course it doesn't. But you know what? As long as I understand it, that's what matters. Hair. White hair, red eyes, black clothes. Sad droid. It looks sad a little bit. Okay, so far, who's the closest? Who's the closest? Ranker said yellow, black, and silver. Pink, darker pink, and lighter pink for crumpets. Gray, red, and orange for retouch. White hair, red eyes, black clothes for Vorador. None of you are really, really close. None of you are close, actually. Leo, black hair, white clothes, red eyes. Okay. To be honest, I wasn't actually trying to guess. Okay, if you want to take another guess, I bet it helps. Once you're done drawing them, you have to add a torso to not look completely degenerate. Exactly. You have to add the torso. But sometimes the booba just helps. Okay, so another thing is, this indicates that I wanted to have a side part, right? And I do have the benefit of having a second drawing of this character. This was back when I didn't care what side it was. Like, if this was supposed to be a lonely chunk and then I did it on this side, I was like, yeah, good enough. It's the same thing. But it clearly indicates that I wanted it to be a side part, right? However, if you look at this, there is no side. This is at the very extreme of the head, which is wrong. It's very wrong. And now we can do it properly. We can grab this. If this is the skull and I wanted it to be at the side part, it's not going to be here, it's going to be here. This would be half. This would be like a half part, which means I move like middle of the road and I do it there. If that's my side part, that means I start the bangs here. And I do this side here. And I give it some semblance of movement. Okay. What I wanted was also an asymmetric bang that becomes longer as it goes, right? So this was where I was at. Structurally speaking, I wanted it to be longer as it went on. We don't need to be super exaggerated about it, as long as we get the idea that it was longer here and shorter there. Right? We can make it a little bit less exaggerated. We can make it a little bit straighter. Okay. So if that was kind of the structure, what did I want to do with this side though? What was I trying to do with that side? Do I have to respect this? Do I have to respect this old design? Yes, I do. Because it's a redraw, it's not a redesign. So we're going to respect it. For some reason, I wanted that, and so that's what we get. That also needs to be a little bit tilted. Delphin, welcome hi, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. I guess Ghost in the Shell palette. That's kind of like gray, purpley gray, right? An honest guess would be red hair and blue body with purple accents. Okay, you are closer there. You're pretty close-ish. No, actually, you are pretty close. Not super close. You're not super close, but I could see it. Hey, Ellie, I hope you have fun with retracing your old art. May you watch it later at a family early Christmas party, but I'm going to sleep now. You are at a family Christmas party right now? Damn, that's early. Enjoy! Everyone have a good one. Have a good one, Delphine. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having fun. Ellie doesn't want to respect her own character. What do you mean? I'm trying. I'm trying. You know what? I don't resent her. I don't resent her. She has no faults of her own. Ellie asked her past self at gunpoint, "What were you trying to do?" And her past self screaming, "I don't know." That's pretty much it. It's like, what were you trying to do with this hair? It's like, I don't know. I was just into asymmetrical things, I guess. Okay, so the bob would, first of all, we're gonna leave some air in between the skull and the hair, right? Because that's what it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have, because like you have, this is the parting of the hair, right? This is where the hair is born. Welcome, Asuna Yuki. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. This is where the hair is born, right? And the hair is born and it goes upwards, and then like if there was no gravity, or if our hair wasn't heavy or whatever, like our hair just would keep going like that, right? Except it doesn't. It falls under its own weight. And so the hair goes up and then it falls down. And so we have this sort of like volume in between. We have that. You don't want it to like feel flat against the head. Granted, that is the middle of the hair. I'm doing this wrong. That is the middle of the head. I marked that for the skull. The hair would be, the part would be here. Because of that bang. So it has to be more like here-ish. There. And then there. That's better. Okay. That's better. That's not really that much better though, because it should start closer to the hairline in the front. So we're gonna keep it about there-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Then this can start here. That can start there. I wish I had childhood drawings with me. Do you have them somewhere though? Like, are they recoverable? That is the important bit. Do you think you could recover them somehow? Because it can be fun to somehow look at, sometimes to look back and be like, what was I interested in? What was I trying to do? What were my ideas? And do I still agree with some of them today? Like, do I still think this looks cool? I don't think I do. Well, it's kind of looking cool. It's kind of looking cool. I'm honestly falling in love with my own character again. I don't remember her personality. I don't remember what she was about. But I think I'm liking her. I think I'm falling for her a little bit. I'm gonna add some lines of hair just so that it has some soul. And then that would be the hair with some parts there. It was obviously supposed to be very straight, so we're gonna keep that energy going. We're gonna add some parts. Some things like this. Because it needs to be some irregularity, or else it doesn't read as hair. Okay. And on this side, it was obviously supposed to be asymmetrical, because that's what I was on about, apparently. And so this hair would come out to here. I did it here, but that's kind of like flat and dead. I don't know if I like it. It needs to have a little bit more movement. Because this would if it was asymmetrical. I mean, sure, I see it. I see why I did it this way. I don't necessarily have to like it, but I understand what I did, and I know what the vibe was. I understand. We are getting closer and closer to revealing the actual palette, you guys. Once I'm done with this, I'll see if I add some shoulders, because I kind of like it like this, just a bust. I kind of do. Do I have any idea what the clothes look like? I think so. I have this, right? So no, not really, because if you see, if you look at this, that is all scratched out. I had decided, like, this is how this process went. This is how this process went. I went, ooh, maybe she could have a skirt that is asymmetrical, just like the hair. So it goes here, and it does, and it's shorter this here, and then it's longer on this side, and then it has a part here, and it looks like the hair. And then I went, nah, you know what? I don't like it. So I don't really have an indication of what her outfit was supposed to be like. I don't really know. I don't really have an idea. What if she has a stickman legs? I know she had a very big problem with the proportions of her external members. What? Guys, I forgot the word both in Spanish and in English. What do you call your arms? And your legs and your head? What part of the body is that thing? Limbs! Yes, limbs. She has very long limbs. Thank you. Thank you. Now in Spanish, please, because I forgot it in both languages. I forgot the word entirely. I didn't used to draw that much as a kid. Understandable. I'm good. I was actually about to start drawing myself. Oh, I hope that you have like a nice drawing session. I hope the drawing alongside us is fun. I normally find it super fun to draw alongside other VTubers that are drawing. I normally really love it. So I hope that you have fun. I hope that it's a productive session. I think I'm not gonna bother too much with the hair. I think it's fine. Limbs, bra moment. I know! You forgot limbs? Yes, extremidades, gracias! Las extremidades. That's why... Okay, that's why my brain went with external members. Because I was trying to think of the word in English, and my brain was like Spanish. It has an X in there. External. I don't know. Wow, the multilingual VTuber meme was real. I swear it is though. When you have more than one language under your belt, sometimes your brain will be like, oh yeah, we know more than one language. And sometimes your brain is gonna be like, more than one language? Lol, how about half of 2 languages? That sounds more manageable. Let's do that instead. It's super fun, you guys. It's super fun. Okay. This is going good. This is going good. I'm going to try to do some shoulders and arms. Not sure I want them, but I'm gonna try. We have a shoulder. We have a shoulder. The arm would be like behind. And then this arm would be doing what? That's my problem. Doing what? I mean, I can do an arm right there. It's okay, done. Arm. But what is it doing? What is the pose? I don't know. We don't know. We don't care. We're not gonna think about it. It's not our problem. It's honestly not our problem. It's whatever. There we go. It's a bust, and we're not thinking of what the hunts are doing. We're not gonna think about it. We're not gonna think about it. It works? Sure, it works. Perfect. Okay, which means it's time to... Do I want to refine the bangs? Ugh, I guess I want to refine the bangs. I guess I do want to refine the bangs. We're gonna first I'm gonna add a little bit of a fluffy. I'm gonna add some fluffiness here. Nah, I shouldn't. Should I? It's not the spirit of the art. It's not the spirit of the character. To add some, like, something like this. Something like fluffy to the outside. It's just not the spirit of the character. I have to respect that because it was an android. It was supposed to be all, like, straight lines and cold, like, very straight things, because that is more technological than circles and curves. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to respect it. I'm gonna try to respect what I remember of my inspiration. Your brain blocks itself. It does though. Being multilingual is a struggle sometimes. It is. I swear. It's fun though. It's a fun struggle. Cause it's like with you guys, I can be like, oh no, why did I do that line? What was that line supposed to be? It's not useful. Ah, it's the previous parting line that I had made before I remember that it was supposed to be on the side. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's not a problem. But especially like with you guys, I can be like, yo, I don't remember this word, and I can say it in Spanish, and you guys can remind me of what it was in English, or the other way around. I can be like, yo, limbs, what was it in Spanish? Help. And you guys know. So you guys can help me. Which I think is fun. It's like a team building exercise. It's like a little group activity. Spanglish, yeah, we can try to talk Spanglish. I don't feel super comfortable speaking Spanglish because you practice a lot to try and sound more fluid, and then Spanglish is like the opposite. It's like I would be having to put effort into pronouncing things with more of a Spanish metric and weight distribution to the words and the sounds and the syllables. But I would have to put effort into it. So it would be kind of hard. Okay, now a bit longer. Now one of these, one of those, a little tiny one here, bam, and then there, and then this one has to start like going to the other side, and then this one can have a tiny one and a bigger one like that. And this one can have a stringy one, just like that. Maybe? Is it looking good? I don't think it is. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing lines. I'll zoom out and realize the horrors of my carelessness later. For now, This is where we're at. Guess it's not terrible. Question, Claire was a killer cyborg? I do not remember. I know that she was an android, for sure. I know that she was not human. That's as far as I can give you. That's... Ooh! I kinda want that. I kinda want that little extra fluffiness. I don't remember. I really don't remember anything about like her story or what I was trying to do with her. I think she didn't remember either. Wait, I think part of her thing, maybe she was unfeeling because I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think maybe part of her story was that she was damaged and so she had no memories and therefore no personality. Because like all that she was had been lost with the chip malfunctioning. There's a chance that that was her story. There's a chance. But there's also a chance that I'm making this up on the spot because it's been way too long. I used to be a person who enjoyed doing OCs, and then I realized that I had nothing to put them on. Because I'm not someone who writes full stories. I'm not someone who makes games. I'm not someone... Like, I have projects like those. I hope one day I'll write a book. I hope one day I'll work on a game. But overall, it's not something that I'm thinking of right now. It's like, oh yeah, I have this vague idea. I'll write it down for the future. Because right now, my focus is on other things that I'm actually actively doing, you know? So they're all vague ideas. I can help with English sometimes, less so with Spanish. Well, that's alright. That's alright. If you're trying, it's about, like, having fun. Because honestly, you guys understand English. All of you understand English. So even if we forget the word in Spanish, it's okay. But if you guys help me remember, that's better. Because I will remember. Here's the thing. I will remember at some point after the stream. Like, if you guys hadn't told me extremidades, my brain would have kept going and looking for that word until after the stream. And then after the stream, I would have been like, oh my god, I'm an idiot! You know? That has definitely happened to me before. After the stream, I'm like, oh, shit, I wanted to say this. And I remembered way too late. I actually don't like this anymore. Change my mind, I don't like it. Change my mind, it's bad. I actually don't like this bang idea in general. But, oh well. We're respecting past Ellie's design choices. We are respecting her. We are respecting even if we don't really want to respect. Paulito, welcome. Dante, welcome. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. An occasional weeb words, not Japanese. Weeb, kawaii, doko. I mean, they are Japanese, but they are words that you learned through anime, right? Like, I can tell you, the thing, it's so weird because I don't feel proud at knowing words just because I watch anime, right? Like, I wish I knew them because I'm studying and so I'm learning the language proper, blah, blah, blah. But on the other hand, like, if I was talking to my parents who don't know any Japanese at all, and I was like, okay, let's go through these flashcards, they wouldn't know words that I do. So yeah, it's really useless because they're not really useful in conversation. Like, I know the word glasses, and I know the word fish, and I know the word summer, and I know the word body, right? So I know these random words that would never work together in a sentence without actual grammar and actual, like, words. But it's still kind of cool that I know those words, isn't it? I mean, I know words. Not everyone can say that. Not everyone can say that they know how to say fish in Japanese. Not everyone can say that they know how to say tiger in Japanese, or horse, or glasses, or body. Not everyone can say that. Or wound. It is kind of cool if you really think about it, that we can absorb some vocabulary. It may never be useful, but it's still more than some people, more than my parents, more than my friends. Okay, I think that's it for the redraw, right? We did correct everything from the... I guess I could work on this ear a little bit. Does she have an ear? Now that I think about it. Wait, does she? She's an android. She is an android. So... what is that supposed to be like? Like this, I think? Hey, let's assume. Let's assume she does. It's fine. It's fine. Hi, Sakamaki Ashari! Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Haven't seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoy the channel. Did Claire like tamales? I don't think so. I don't think she ever tried them. And if she did, she doesn't remember because her memory was wiped. You never ended answering the color scheme thingy. That's because that's what we're gonna do next. Now that we have the redraw, now that we have this, which is the improved version, we are going to put all of these on a layer called full lines. And then we're gonna duplicate it. And I'm going to do this one. It's just gonna be called lines. Because in this one, I am going to erase things that don't need to be there. Like, for example, the skull. The skull doesn't need to be there anymore. It was important for understanding the structure, but it's not important anymore. How about the neck? The neck is hidden right here, so it doesn't really need to be visible. How about this? This doesn't need to be here anymore if we have the shoulder and the arm and stuff. And how about the shoulder itself, right? Shoulder. That doesn't need to be there. And how about the torso, the torso, the torso? That doesn't need to be there anymore. And, ta-da! That's our redraw, which means now I get to paint it. Those... I think the torso is a little bit too little. Or the head is too big. I think the head is too big. I think that's the problem. Let me just... No! No! Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, I'll figure this out. We're just gonna hope this doesn't break anything. We're just gonna hope that this doesn't break much. We have that, but we are gonna ignore that and hope for the best. I'm gonna hope for the best. I think that's better. Looks wonderful. Welcome, Alexander. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Haven't seen you here before. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope you enjoy the channel. Okay, let's delete that line, which is very confusing right now. Let's delete, what else is there? This line, which is very confusing right now. We have this line, which is annoying me, and we have this line, and that line, and now we're gonna add a little bit of color. It still feels like it's wrong a little bit, but you know what? Yeah, we're gonna change this as well. We're gonna grab, what is my problem? The torso. What is my problem? This specifically. Feels wrong. Even if the booba is supposed to be small, the torso should have a certain, you know. Oh, I just realized all the other lines. I wasn't doing this on the uncut lines, so all the lines that we already had are like useless now. Well, not useless, but they're wrong. They're wrong because these ones have been fixed a little bit. Damn it. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We were probably not gonna use them. We were probably not gonna use them anyways. But it still hurts. It still bothers me. Okay. I think that is a little bit better. I think that's a little bit better. I think this shoulder could be a little bit softer. Like instead of being so straight. I think I drew it on the wrong layer for sure. I for sure drew it on the wrong layer. There we go. I think that's fine. I'm kind of lost. She has a free memory card with nothing as a brain, and anyone who interacts with her can fill that memory card with things to create a new personality for her. I'm not sure. I'm lost too. I don't remember her story. Claire grew up and she looks like she's done with your bullshit now. Oh, she does look a bit more grown up. She definitely does. Hi, is this your cringe past? Yes. Yes, it is. It is my past OC who we don't really remember very well, and I'm trying to kind of recover her, but it's hard because I don't remember. I don't remember what I wanted. Why did I make her? Why did I create Claire? What did I have to say about it? Is that better or is that worse? I think that's worse. I don't know. Is that worse or is that better? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna stop messing with it and we're gonna move on to color though. I think it was better. Maybe. As I said before, even if you do want to make a flat chest, there's still like some volume there. That is an A cup, I would say, right? 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 I don't know. Maybe this one needs to be a bit more separate. Well, now it just look bad. Now it looks very bad. And I think it's because it needs to be a little bit If it is supposed to be like a flatter chest, I don't know. I'm used to drawing the medium chest and not really diverting from that too much, which oof, is coming to bite me. It's coming to bite me. I don't know. That's not too bad. Seth Talos, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. It's been a bit. Imagine if there was an art program that let you change the strokes down to a different layer. Artists the world over would be singing its praises. Absolutely. I keep messing up with my layers every single time. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna actually do the colors. Any last guesses? This is your last chance. I'm gonna do the colors now. She has a free memory card with nothing as a brain, and anyone who interacts with her can fill that memory card with things to create a new personality. I think the point was that she had been, like, damaged, right? And so she didn't really know her own story, her own personality. Like, she didn't know who she was. Her own, like, identity, I think. And then, it's less about, like, being able to fill it up with anything they want. Because it's high tech. You would have to be a scientist to know how to do that. And maybe that was the idea. That she had some other character in the story that was a scientist. I don't know. Mostly I liked making characters. Okay, so we're gonna define a random point as the clothes, because we know, thanks to this thing, where is this thing? Where did I write that? Wait, where did I write that? I lost it. Ah, okay. Here. Okay, so we know thanks to this thing that there was something along these lines, right? We have a line here, some line here, and a square here, right? That's what I have to go on. So maybe she had some sort of tight-ish suit. Went over here, and over here it had some connector to this string, right? That there, and then something that divided it here, and then we delete this boob because then it would be marked, if it was skin tight, it would be marked more like this, with like tension, and it would be filled with some sort of square that I assume was more tech. Because if I know myself in the past, I didn't know how to use a theme without overusing said theme. If I had decided something, you would have known, because everything in my design would have been the same. Okay, so we have this. Maybe it's some ID, some name of the unit. Maybe she had a unit name. A label. Or something. I don't know. Okay, and so, do you know yourself in the past? I tried to remember what it was. that myself in the past thought of. I try to remember her mind space, you know? Black hair, blue eyes, yellow dress. It's been a while since I got a job that... it's been a while since I got a job that goes longer than you stream, but they let us go early today and no work tomorrow because weather. Nice, I hope you enjoy your break. I hope you have a good rest day. Black hair, blue eyes, yellow dress. That is not that close. With the by any means necessary drip jacket? Don't think I know that drip jacket. Do you remember who made her, turned her into a cyborg? I think she was entirely a creation of scientists. I think she was entirely made, like, artificially. Okay, it is time for the actual colors. And the actual colors were... something that I'm gonna have to change the background to show you. Wait a second. We are going to put this color as a background instead. Okay. And the actual colors were... You will never guess this! But her hair was pink! I am not predictable at all whatsoever! Seriously though, this was her hair color. I remember it very vividly. I don't know why. It's always been in my mind. Mind blown. I know. You guys, contain your surprise. Contain your shock. Contain your excitement at this revolutionary idea. Never seen before. You mean like a barcode? Maybe that was a barcode. Maybe that was supposed to be a barcode. Since I don't remember, you know, I genuinely don't. It's hard to draw fan fiction of your character with so little information. I know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I think she was created in a lab by scientists. She's 100% artificial. But at some point, she got damaged. And by the fact that her character was like damaged without memories, that would give you an indication that she wasn't in the lab anymore. So either she escaped or she was taken out by someone. Maybe one of the scientists took her out of the lab to live with her as like normal people. Or maybe she escaped. Or maybe some rebel group broke her out. But when the story follows her, whatever that story is, she definitely didn't have a memory and was damaged. I remember it now. I know that before I said maybe I'm making it up on the spot, but I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure now. As I'm working on her, I'm remembering more and more. And I'm pretty sure that was the case. I'm going to delete that and delete that because it's annoying. And we had... that was the hair color. The clothes were absolute white. So here's how this is going. Hair, clothes, these were her clothes. And this was her accent color. This was her accent color. No, a little bit lighter. Ah, there we go. Perfect. This was her accent color. So this was something like her eyes. The chip. The label. I think if I were designing this today, I would also give her clothes a little bit more in the terms of color accents. Something like this, maybe. This line is wrong. It would be here. This was definitely her color scheme. This was definitely what she was painted. So predictable that we couldn't predict. I know. Surprising. Surprise! With you, it's either pink or red for the hair. I know you like blue as well, but more so on clothes. So yeah, predictable. And yet nobody said that, Como. Okay, I can work with that. I'm gonna make her a comic then. Dude, stop adding projects to yourself. Stop adding projects to your plate. You have enough. I guess I should paint her skin as well. Some color should define the color of her skin. This color isn't terribly bad. This color is not horrible. Let's make the background more lilac and her skin a little bit redder than that. Possibly better. Maybe a little bit. It can't be too red because then she would seem too alive. Because blood is red and it's under her veins. So I think something like this is probably good enough for the color. And then we give her a white for the eyes. And is this the white? Yeah, that's the white. So we give her a white for the eyes. And my reflection right there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, that was a lot faster than it normally is. Looks like a Wii Fit trainer a bit. It does? Wait, so we're absolutely sure that she didn't get damaged or lose data due to her clumsiness? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think there was something else going on and it wasn't just like, whoopsie daisy. I'm pretty sure. I'm also gonna actually make this chip white with blue accents instead of just white. Because I don't know, it feels like it should be. And we're gonna do that by painting over the lines in, where was it? In here. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. However, I think microchips are always some sort of silvery color, right? So maybe that would be better? I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure it is. I think it looked better when it was white. Yeah, there. That's better. Hi, Elyssia, how are you? Welcome, Shiny Bunny. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I'm doing good. We did pretty quick today. Last redraw took us 2 streams, and this time, I feel like I could just leave it at that. I mean, it's not clean. The lines are super dirty. The colors are super dirty. But like, this is supposed to be a redraw, so the important thing is that we get the anatomy, the composition looking better, you know, that we fix those mistakes. And I think we have. I think we definitely have done it. I'm also going to delete those lines. They don't need to be here anymore. No, no, I forgot to unlock the folder. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So what we have for now is, she was created 100% from zero in a lab. Yes, that I'm sure of. So she's more of a robot than a cyborg, and something or someone made her malfunction and leave the lab without memories. She either left the lab without memories, or she was taken from the lab and broken, probably shortly after leaving the lab, right? Probably, yeah. Yeah. She was probably broken as a consequence of the taking away from the lab, or after leaving the lab. And because I see a couple of options, right? If it had been someone that took her, like one of the scientists that took her out from the lab, could it be because she was developing sentience and that scientist was feeling guilty over like having her as an experiment? If it was a rebel group, could it be that the lab was evil and they were doing things, they were like creating her as a weapon that was too dangerous to be left alone? If it was that she escaped, could it be that she developed sentience and then she was like apprehensive about the things that the lab was doing? I see three ways, basically. I see those three ways. If she escaped, maybe she broke herself in the process of escaping. If she was taken by rebels, maybe the rebels tried to break her, but they did it ineffectively. And if it was a scientist that just couldn't deal with the guilt, then maybe broke the memory because she remembered terrible things, or maybe it was an accident. I don't know. I know it's not developed, but but this is the fun part. We get to develop it, right? That is fun, isn't it? You guys think it's fun, right? Well, that's an angry car. Damn, that dude is angry. That dude needs to have a cookie. You can be super hungry if you have a cookie. Super angry if you have a cookie. Very upset car. Extremely upset car. Can you post a full body on Discord later? She doesn't have a full body. This is the best we have. This is the best we have for her full body, unfortunately. I never figured out what I wanted to do with her, but this is what we have as a full body. I can post this. I can probably post this. You don't give yourself enough credit. It's awesome. Like you. Oh, thank you. You are awesome. No, you. No, you, Dankes von Bimmen. You are awesome. Shut up. What are you talking about? But yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm gonna give myself credit for this one because last time it took us 2 streams to get somewhere where that I was happy. And this time, I'm happy as it is. Sure, as I said before, sure, it could be cleaned up. I could take today to clean it up, probably. Like, later on, I'm gonna have roleplay, and normally I do draw while I have roleplay. Because it's not like I can do anything else. I can't edit, I can't play, I can't do any of those things. So I normally use the time to draw. So I could clean it up a little bit more and post it tomorrow. That's something I could do. Is she short, average, or tall? Short. I don't know why, but I know that she's short. I'm not gonna question it. My heart immediately said short, and so that's it. She's short. I don't know. I'm just making a comment about it. Ah! Are you sure you should, Don't you have a lot of things that you want to draw? Okay, this all said, you guys, I'm gonna clean it up later tonight and post it tomorrow, maybe. Still has a little fixing that I could do. I'm not super convinced by the eyes. It feels like something is slightly wrong, like a millimeter wrong. It's not terrible, but it could use improving. I think that this eye, maybe it's a bit too high compared to the other one. Let me test that. I think that's better. Now the colors are wrong, obviously, but should be easy to fix. Should be rather easy. There. And that feels better. But not entirely right. So I'll keep tinkering with this tonight. And hopefully post it tomorrow. Hopefully I'll post it tomorrow. This is actually a first time. This is actually a first time occurrence. I actually freaking managed to do a redraw in one stream instead of two. What? I thought you were playing Melatonin tonight. I really want to, but I have roleplay, so I can't. But tomorrow I'm probably shirking my responsibilities and playing Melatonin because I'm so excited. Wait. Let me go to the wrap up for that. Let me go to the wrap up, okay? Let me. This is her. This is clear. I'm happy with it. Let's go. All right. So Melatonin, right? I've been waiting for this game for so long, and if you don't know what it is about, it's like a rhythm heaven game. It's one of those rhythm games where you only press like a button to the rhythm. Ooh, this is lagged as hell. Let me just force it to refresh quickly. There we go. Melatonin, right? It's like a rhythm heaven thing. And I'm very excited because like I don't have any consoles, right? So I never had the chance to play Rhythm Heaven. But when I've had moments, like one experience in my life, obviously, where I was having a very, very stressful day and I wasn't in my own house. I was like waiting for someone somewhere. I don't want to give details because like anything that doesn't involve just me and it involves other people in my life, I feel like it's not my right to give details because it's their privacy. But there was this one moment where I was waiting for someone in a very stressful situation, and the way that I distracted myself was with watching like a live stream or two of Rhythm Heaven while I tapped my fingers as if I was playing, because it's one of the few games where you actually can pretend that you're playing even if you're not anywhere near a control, right? Just like you could put a DDR video, a Dance Dance Revolution video. Well, you guys, not me because I have a tail. But you know, people can technically watch one of those videos and pretend that they are in a platform and pretend that they're playing. And sure, you can't know if you were doing it right or wrong because the machine is not seeing your inputs. But you can kind of imagine that, oh no, that was like you can know how badly you were doing. And so Rhythm Heaven, that kind of game, means a lot to me, even if I never technically had any, because wow, my tracking is really weird right now. Anyways, because it helped me through a rough time to just pretend that I was playing it just by watching live streams. And Melatonin is the exact same kind of game. It's one of those rhythm games where you only need to press one button at the rhythm that is necessary for the minigame. And this one has like a very nice... Since I played the demo, I literally think of some of the songs like randomly. I have the songs in my head, I have the music in my head. I really like it, and so I'm very excited to get to play it. And funny enough, my prediction was red, purple, and blue. I said purple because I didn't want to say pink, to give you some credit. And I really only missed white. Yeah, that's when I said that's actually not bad, because I was like, red is pretty close to pink. And blue is one of the colors, it's the accent color. So when you said red, purple, blue, that was pretty close. Anyways, what I was saying is, yeah, I'm very excited to play Melatonin. I'm very, very, very excited. And I'm thinking, not too long ago, like a couple of days ago, Jaden posted, not Jaden, sorry, someone else posted a video where, as part of the subathon that Jaden had, Jaden Animations, right? She did a blind race with other creators, right? With another creator. She did a blind race of Rhythm Heaven. And I think, since I will not be able to control myself, and I will want to play Melatonin before I get the chance to stream it, maybe that's something I could do. Maybe I could learn, like, I could play Melatonin after I'm done with Melatonin. Maybe I could try to do a blind playthrough. That might be interesting. That might be interesting. But I'm gonna post a poll to see if you guys will be interested in that. And that's I'm gonna stop talking about Melatonin now. I'm going to stop, I promise. She could have been hungry. That car was definitely angry at the very least, and maybe a bit hungry. I can work with that too. Nice, because honestly, I don't know. She has no canon story, so you can feel free to play with the ideas. I will not let this OC become a Clement 2.0. A Yomi reference. You will not get it. She needs a proper backstory. Ooh, I'm gonna ask her about it. I'm gonna ask her, yo, what is a Clement, Yomi? I'm asking her right now. Right now, I'm going to her chat. I'm going like, yo, what is a Clement? There we go. I asked her. RP Lamia, have fun. Thank you. I hope we do. We might be trying a new member of the team today, since we lost one of the players. We may have found someone to cover for that spot. So, Kiss Koyo! Beautiful woman, I love you. Welcome. I don't think I've ever seen you here before, so welcome. I hope you have a good time. I hope you enjoy the channel. But welcome. I hope you're having a good day, Kiss Koyo. It's the first time I see you. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon or evening. I don't know what time it is for you. But thank you for being here. Funny enough, my prediction... Yeah, I read that. Hey, I'm back, and whoa, I was gonna say I liked your old art pick in the middle, but that's a great redraw. I'm good that you like it. I like it too. I'm really happy with how it came out. I really think we improved it quite a bit. White is such a lame color for a short like that. I would prefer to add some ribbed cloth to indicate she got into a scramble, or a sleeved shirt if it says subject, but that is just me. I don't know what I was thinking about exactly. I think maybe the idea was for it to be like, oh, minimal coverage, because she's just an experiment, so it's not really like... She's not gonna have a sense of fashion, right? She's just gonna have the minimum necessary, an indicator of what's her serial number, and that's it. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Or maybe I just was very bad at clothes design back then. Maybe I wasn't into fashion still yet. I don't know. I said white clothes. Sad. Yeah, you were close with the white clothes, and I think your other colors were like black hair and red eyes or something, and I thought that was pretty far. Oh my god, my freaking tracking is so broken right now. Why is my tracking doing this? Okay, give me a second. I don't know what's going on. Is that better? Did it get better? I think so. I think this is... okay, I think we're back to normal. Jeez, that was weird. Shaking my head, people on Discord distracted me with dumb stuff. No. It's not dumb stuff. It's your Discord. It's people trying to talk to you. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Tailoring has nothing to do with something Leo told me. You know what? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with this tracking? Can you please behave? Can you please behave? Tracking, please. We're so close to the finish line. Don't give up on me now, okay? Don't give up on me now, Tracking. Now I imagine her in short shorts and a crop top, both white, like a default character in an RPG. Oh yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I should have done, because that's the idea was experiment, right? So it's very much dumb stuff. I would honestly quit the Discord to not have to spend time with these people if I didn't rely on it for notifications and translation help. Well, maybe mute it so that it won't bother you. I know that I have been in some Discords that I ended up muting. I don't remember. Sorry, I just got a Discord notification myself. And the notification was news in a different plugin that I've been looking at and that I've been waiting patiently till they release YouTube integration. So excited. I'm excited now. Anyways, we will compete to Elyssia with open arms. I don't. Why is it working like this? Why is it broken? It's not supposed to break like this. Man. You know, supposedly it could sometimes when I started using this system for tracking, one of the things that it said was maybe sometimes if you're streaming for too long and you're in a hot environment, you might notice some problems. But it's not even a hot day. It has behaved better in hotter days. So I don't know what is up with it. I don't know why it keeps like messing up. It's so weird. It is so weird. I've muted like 80% of my Discords. Yeah, same. Same. Eros, also welcome. Hi, I don't think I've said hi to you today. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. I'm sorry. I apologize for this weirdness. Did it break entirely? Did it break entirely? I think it's completely dead. Not again. Not again! Why is this happening more and more often? Maybe my computer is hitting a limit. Maybe my computer is dying on me. I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah, no, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna go now, you guys. We did a nice redraw today. We went from old art to completely done redraw. I think it was very successful. I like it a lot. I'm happy with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you liked the art. I hope that it was comfy and that if any of you drew along, I hope that you had a great drawing session. Thank you for the stream, Ellie. It was a great pleasure to finally join your stream. Hope to see you before Christmas and New Year's. I hope you have a great Christmas and New Year's if we don't see each other, but I hope that you'll be here again and that we'll see each other again. Thank you so much, Dankes Vonnemen, both for being here and for the donation. I value it so much. You have no idea how much it means. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna say thank you again, Rancor, because I want you to hear it, not just see it type. Thank you again, Rancor. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you enjoyed. Tomorrow we have more schoolgirls, so I hope you have a great rest of your day, wonderful evening, a wonderful night, a very restful sleep. 3 FPS Elyssia tells you that you've done great today, and I thank you for your presence. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? Don't forget to stretch, don't forget to drink water, try to eat nutritiously, and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, Mr.